My name is Jim Dinning, and I have the good fortune and the honor to serve as the Chancellor of the University of Calgary. So on behalf of University President Dr. Elizabeth Kennan, we welcome all of you to the University of Calgary, and of course, welcome to the 7th Lecture of a Lifetime, featuring the one and only Gayla Rogers. It's especially fitting that Gayla Rogers and her years of her profession in social work, that she would be our lecturer of a lifetime, especially in light of yesterday's tragedy. So let me stop here for a moment and express on behalf of the university our deepest sympathy to the friends, to the families, and all of the loved ones of all of the students whom we lost yesterday. This is a time for our community to stand together, to support one another, and to know that none of us in this world should ever be alone. Lawrence Hong was completing his degree in urban studies and would have convocated here at the university just 8 weeks from now. Josh Hunter was a Haskayne student in second year pursuing his studies in accounting, and wouldn't Dick Haskayne have been proud of a young man like that? Jordan Segura was a religious studies major completing his third year at the university. These three were students here at the University of Calgary. Zach Rathwell was in his first year of studies at the Alberta College of Art and Design. And Caitlin Perra had previously been studying at MRU and was taking time off from her studies. These young people were members of our university family and our extended family. We are all saddened by their deaths, and we mourn for them. So out of respect to them and to all of those who are grieving, may I ask you please to stand for a moment? I ask you to stand and observe a moment of silence in their honor. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Please be seated. As I said earlier, tonight is the 7th lecture of a lifetime. It was originally inspired by Dr. Randy Posh and his widely publicized last lecture at Carnegie Mellon in 2007. According to that great font of wisdom and knowledge these days, Wikipedia, the talk was modeled after a series of lectures where top academics are asked to think deeply about what matters to them and then give a hypothetical final talk along the lines, what wisdom would you impart to the world if you knew that this was your last chance? Needless to say, this will not be Gayla's last talk. The University Senate launched the Lecture of a Lifetime with the purpose of honoring highly respected, indeed much beloved professors who teach and mentor here at the University of Calgary. Our thanks go to University Senator Gordon Curry and our colleagues on Senate for your efforts around this year's lecture, and to Carolyn Guichon for her earlier inspiration in launching the lecture. And they don't get a lot of recognition. They're all volunteers. So I would ask all members of Senate who are here tonight, who are present with us, I'd ask you to stand. They're all volunteers in the community. Ask you to stand and be recognized. Ladies and gentlemen, members of your University Senate. Thank you very much. A special welcome to Professor Bob Schultz, who was the very first Lecture honoree in 2008. Bob, as you well know, is from the Haskayne School of Business. And we're also joined tonight by 2013 lecturer, Professor Alan Bell from the Faculty of Arts, and a most recent recipient of a Juno Award, Professor Alan Bell. Tonight, we celebrate and honor Dr. Gayla Rogers, an outstanding individual whose zeal and zest for life have been acknowledged by students and peers alike. She has several recognition awards to confirm just that. It is a personal pleasure of mine for me to recognize Gayla. We were students together in grades 10, 11, and 12 at Western Canada High School just a few short years ago, ladies and gentlemen. A young woman whose leadership traits were enthusiastically and cheerfully on display even back then. And to see her today and bear witness to her parade of accomplishments is indeed a joy to behold for all of us. Before we ask Gayla to speak, Dr. Cannon joins me in welcoming Mayor Naheed Nenshi, Emerita Chancellor Emerita Dr. Joanne Cuthbertson, our Provost, Dr. Drew Marshall, our Dean of Social Work, Jackie Siepert, Alderman Diane Colley-Urquhart is here with us tonight, as well as members of the Board of Governors, members of Senate, and members of the University Administration. And a special welcome to Dr. Rogers' family, Gayla Rogers' family, and other guests, most especially her #1 cheerleader, Brian Rogers. We welcome all of you, and congratulations to you. So at this time, I'd ask you to check your cell phones. I'd ask you to make sure that they are indeed turned off. We ask that no flash photography be used during the event because Gayla is dazzling enough as it is. You will have an opportunity for pictures after the formal part of the evening.